Indonesia building. Museum Pos Indonesia is located in Cilaki Street number 73, Bandung, Indonesia. This museum was built in Netherlands era in 1933 and designed by the architects G. Berger and Lauti Bountis. First, this museum was named Post Telegraph and Telephone.
In Japan era, until Indonesia got its freedom, this museum had been unmaintained. Yet in 1983, Perum Pos dan Giro took care of this museum and changed the name into Museum Pos dan Giro. And authorized by Ahmad Thohir, the Ministry of Post Tourism and Telecommunication in that era. Eventually, this museum changed the name into Pos Indonesia in 1995.
Museum Pos Indonesia is a place where we can see the history of Pos Indonesia. This museum has many collections of postage stamps. There are about 50 million postage stamps from all over the world, and it is about 178 countries such as China, Netherlands, England, Canada, and even Dominica. You can see a picture of postage stamps collection right before the entrance.
Museum Pos Indonesia has several rooms such as historical gallery of post staffs, library, collection room, preparation room, and administration room. One of the rooms is historical gallery. You can see many collection of historical objects like counting machines, and here we can see the staff uniforms throughout the years of Pos Indonesia, and here we can see the different package weight. Two of them were made in England and had been used in Netherlands era.
First, when we enter the historical gallery, there is a line of Indonesian post boxes throughout years.
We will see more collection of postage stamps, and most of them are from Netherlands. Since we know this museum was built by Netherlands Post Company, and some of the postage stamps are locked with iron barriers because they have existed for ages. We can see the first postage stamp made from painting, and it has a picture of Queen Victoria's head and called Penny Black, the Penny Black, and it was made in 1840.
Still in historical gallery, there are some pictures showing us the process of postage stamp production from the creating, the printing, until the stamps are ready to be used. Also, we can see the symbol of Pos Indonesia throughout years.
In the corner of historical gallery, you can see the diagram of post service, and here you can see the old transportation of Post Indonesia.
This museum is open from 9 o'clock in the morning until 16, but for Saturday, it is closed earlier in 13. If you want to come here in a large number of people, you can contact the museum staff first on 4206195 so they can service you.
From what it's written in Museum Pos Indonesia, we know that long time ago the receivers had to pay the cost for the letters, but the system did no longer exist because most of receivers refused to pay the cost. Okay, that's all our report from Museum Pos Indonesia.
Thank you for joining us and